When you watch a movie in reverse, it becomes a whole new movie. So I watched A Nightmare on Elm Street backwards, meaning I watched the whole thing in reverse, starting at the final scene. When you do this, the story completely changes. And I'm going to attempt to recap this all-new story for you right now. Side note, I'll be taking a lot of liberties with the story and characters, meaning I'm changing pretty much everything, because the dialogue all sounds like this. Which is clearly Swedish, so I'll have to translate everything for you. Unless you're Swedish, in which case you can let everyone down in the comments know I'm not making any of this up. So the movie now begins with this house barfing up this lady, and this dude's driving backwards because he's high as... Oh, seriously, they're all tripping balls in this car. I mean, come on. High as... Guff. This one, she's our main character. Her name is Snan. And she's a powerful witch who might also be a robot. And this is her mom. The witch goes into the barfing house and almost immediately farts this demon out of her butt. The demon reveals he's taken her friends. The demon tries to hide under some sheets, but then realizes that sucks, so he disguises himself as a mattress. These demon hunter cops show up, including this detective. She does this weird witchcraft thing to try to make the demon leave the bed, but instead she accidentally conjures this corpse. So the cop covers it with this magic blanket and humps it to see what happens, and the friction causes the bed to catch on fire and expel the demon. But now we learn the whole house is on fire and possessed by an evil entity. The cops are barfed out of the house, but the witch is trapped inside. The house fire resurrects the demon in the basement, so the witch uses her powers to roll him up the stairs. He tries to run away, but she chases him. The terrified demon tries to hide, but she finds him and steals his fire magic with this box, then traps some of his soul into this magic bottle like a genie. So we learn that witches have a magic scream that can do things like make demons shrink out of sight. She repairs the window with an enchanted horse statue, then finds the demon and tries to put her foot up his butt. So he does this crazy flip up the stairs. She gets some more of his soul into this coffee pot. So witches, their biggest kryptonite are these cursed alarm clocks, which make them momentarily lose their minds like this. And the demon uses this to transport her to his perverted dance routine. But she controls the trees to attack him. The house sucks her back in, but her gymnastic training helps her stick the landing on this pipe. She chases the demon with her butt. Across the street, this sorceress is trying to use her magic scream to form this blood-nado. Then the blood-nado gets flushed into this toilet bed. Easton casts a witch spell, and the toilet bed gives birth to a fully grown teenage boy who has a TV set growing out of his balls. The witch makes out with a weird sex phone? So the newborn teen is now awake, and he's had his conjoined twin removed from his crotch. She tries to touch him inappropriately in his TV spot, so he plays dead. The newborn teenager turns out to be Easton's friend, Nell. Nilg agrees to help her find the others, but first must take a nap with his twin brother.
Here's your stupid hat, Mom. Staring contest.
So they take the hat to this guy, who uses it with Isnan's magic and this computer stuff to help track down her other friends. Isnan and Nilg find their friend Ra, who is a biker. The demon hunter cops think the biker's a demon, so they try to hang him. But Isnan uses her magic scream to loosen the bed sheets, and he lives. So back at home, they try to figure out how they're going to get the biker out of jail. But the cursed alarm clock goes off again. And Nilg, he immediately faints. The demon has transported her to the feather dimension, where he makes her watch him stuff this pillow. Then there's a struggle and she tosses him through this magic mirror. She tries to go, but the stairs are still melted from the fire. And the demon puts on a Michael Myers mask. The door works this time, but her running programming is on the fritz. The demon's gonna hit her with this garbage can. This corpse swallows a centipede so it can momentarily come back to life. It's Isnan's friend, Anish, who tries to tell her something. But Isnan is distracted by the demon, who is tucking the biker into bed. Isnan's mom forces her to take a bath, and to make sure she doesn't leave, she locks her in the bathroom, but the demon tries to drown her. Isnan just floats back to the surface though, because witches float. So the demon puts her to sleep with his magic sleepy glove. The witch visits her biker friend in prison and discovers he's actually an exorcist wizard. He explains that Anit isn't really dead, she's just possessed by a corpse demon, which turns you into a dead version of yourself. The witch goes to high school to find some leads. She leaves to pee and runs into this thirsty lady demon. Then goes back to class where a phantom Anit shows up and tells Isnan if they don't rescue her soon, she'll stay a corpse forever. The biker manages to scare away the demon hunters with a weird dance routine. The biker tells Isnan she needs to find Anit's body and bring it to this house so he can exorcise the corpse demon. Then he teaches her a Greco-Roman wrestling hold and turns her into a mannequin. At home, Isnan talks to her mom, who shows her this video proving the cops had Anit's body the whole time. Eventually, the detective changes his mind and agrees to give her the body. So they go to this house and leave the biker in a room with Anit's body. So he does a bunch of weird exorcist wizard stuff to try to expel the corpse demon. He takes a really short nap, but then jumps up to headbutt the demon out. Darf is back and he's under the sheets with Anit, so the biker thinks it's time for a weird threesome. Anit fixes the demon's face. The demon fixes his leaky Gatorade fingers. Then the demon flies Anit like a kite that can't leave the ground. But Anit transforms him into a garbage can lid, and he rolls away. And she's alive again. The exorcist delivers Anit back to her friends, then tries to put the moves on Nilg. The next day, Anit thanks Isnan for saving her. Parkour! Later that night, Anit senses the demon is coming for one last attack. And the demon decides he's done with this crap. Thank you for watching. I might do more of these, so let me know down in the comments which horror movies you would like to see recapped in reverse. And if you haven't checked out my channel, go check it out and maybe subscribe if you like what you see. Until next time, later, Danger Seekers.